Hi everyone, I've decided to do another video today. Me and Wellington, that is, because Wellington's got bloody fan mail. Excuse me, I'm the one delivering the news, not the bloody parrot. No, but seriously, I've thought long and hard today about what I should do a video about. One of the first things that comes to mind is I've got somebody on the video I did yesterday, or no, day before I think, and they are giving me shit. They're obviously Islamic, and they're saying, back up what you're saying with figures and what have you. They are so scared that the truth is coming out. They're petrified about it. So the first thing I want to do is to encourage everybody to get it out there, to still those people that, because they don't use the internet, it's not their fault. It's not even ignorance. They just don't like technology. My dad doesn't like technology. His mobile phone, I still have to tell him how to open an email. But try and educate these people, because these people need to know what is going on. If my eyes look a bit red, it's because been out, had a birthday breakfast with my dad today, and then we've had a few beers afterwards. So we all like a few beers, don't we? So I think the main thing this video should be about today is everybody needs to wake up. Most people who will watch this video are awakened. A lot of those people that are awakened don't know what to do with that knowledge. What I've done, I've started a YouTube channel. I go on Facebook a lot. I put out there my message. So if you don't know what to do, the least you can do is do similar. Surely, if you think that Britain is being taken over by Islam, and you want people to know about it, let your friends know through Facebook. Let your friends know if they use YouTube. That's an extremely noisy cockatiel, isn't it? Sorry, I've got birds everywhere. I'm an animal lover, as I've said before. But yeah, you need to get it out there. That's the one thing that I would say, is get it out there. I haven't really heard any news about Tommy and Kaylin's attempted murder against them, not by them. I've been looking, but I'm guessing it's sort of the police have said don't use it because that is evidence, and if you use it, then we won't be able to use it in a court of law. That again brings me on to the next thing. Tommy is in court on Monday. Supposedly it's going to be Monday. Supposedly it's going to be at Canterbury Crown. I have another go at that. Canterbury Crown Court. We don't know the time. I've tried asking. But quite rightly, Kaylin and Tommy aren't responding to that because I could be anybody. And I don't blame them. That may mean me getting up there at 9 o'clock in the morning and the case not being heard till 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But also, it may not be heard there at all, because knowing the police, they will change that last minute. Just to throw off everybody, it will stop all his supporters from going there. And let's be honest, he's got a lot of supporters. I am one of them. And I hope you support me, which means you in effect support him. He is one of the good guys. He's given up a lot. He had property, he had shops, but he saw what was happening to Britain and he decided that he needed to do something about it. Probably the worst thing he ever did was not make the EGL, but No, I don't think even then. I don't think he allowed the far right into it. I think they just infiltrated into it. Because he's now considered far right, which is so far from the truth. He's got black friends, got Asian friends. He just hates what Islam is doing to Britain. And that's exactly the same as myself and all the people on the groups that I have on Facebook. Lots of the people who speak on my videos. But you still get these Islamists saying, we don't do that. No, we don't. No, prove it. Prove it. I think the proof is in the courts. Especially thanks to that recent BBC programme. Yes, the BBC finally got on board with what's going on. But don't believe it. That is just their way of saying, we did something. Do you remember that programme we did? How about all the other 45,000 times that rapes, grooming, attacks, murders, acid attacks weren't reported? Where were you then? You were nowhere, as per usual. I try not to swear because this young ladies may be watching and it's not appropriate. Would you shut up? So, what should we do? This was going to be the crux of my video when I first started. And that is, we have got to start standing up. I've had a great conversation with a guy on one of the groups. I totally disagreed with his response to the photo that I put on, and it was about the police. I nicked it from somebody else. I will totally admit it was a great meme, and it called the police traitors, and I believe they are traitors, and I do believe that the government are telling them to be traitors. And this guy contacted me, he put a comment, and he said, yeah, but you can't blame the constables, you can't blame the soldiers on the ground. And I took umbrance with that. I had to disagree. I think they're quite capable of making their own decisions. But we then got into more of a conversation, and we found out we were singing from the same hymn sheet, but with just a few verses that weren't quite right. But the police do need to change. We know that, because they treat us horrendously. They treat everybody like they're far right. I watched a video today, and it was just an ordinary photographer. His name was Best, maybe an L Best, you may know him. And what he was doing was he was just going out and filming, because that's his job. Because he filmed near where there were children in the playground, the police decided to harass him. They decided that they were going to tell him, we want your name and address, we want this, we want that. They physically touched him. Not in that way. And this guy knew his rights. He knew his rights and he knew he wasn't doing anything wrong. But you know what? They still arrested him. The only thing is, I don't know the outcome because they haven't posted that. But the police can be arseholes, are arseholes. Occasionally you get the decent ones. I got accused by this nutter on posting comments on my videos of obviously being part of Britain First, the English Defence League, this, that. He'd obviously looked me up. I went on all these groups trying to find where I fitted in. I now fit in where I want to tell everybody else what's going on. I want to make a difference. I don't want Britain to fall to Islam. I realised that I wasn't racist, but also a lot of those groups weren't racist. There's probably some that are, there's probably members of that each group that are, but in general they're not. Islam is the most hated ideology in the world. Buddhists hate them, Sikhs hate them, Christians hate them, Jews hate them. And the reason they hate them is because they want to kill anybody that doesn't follow what they believe in. I don't get it. I really don't get it. And people say, yeah, but there's moderate Muslims. But the trouble is, the radicalised Muslims, which there are a large number of now, they threaten the moderate Muslims, and if they don't follow the radicalised Muslims' agenda, then they're beaten, killed, family raped. It's got to stop. I suppose what I'm trying to say on this video is wake up, you lot. I know that most of the people watching this are awake, but send it out. And I will yet again unashamedly promote the March Chelsea for Justice. That is Saturday 10th of June in Sunderland. Congregate at the Charlton pub at 11 o'clock onwards, leaving for a silent march at 1 o'clock and moving on to the Arizona, which I believe is a park. I could be totally wrong, it could be a bloody ship in the middle of the Mediterranean for all I know, but I believe it's a park. I'm sorry I haven't had my partner Wellington, for those of you that have liked him. Some of you loathe him, saying what's that bloody thing doing on your head. To you people I've got to say, I'll have whoever I want on my head. Sorry. No, free speech. Do what we want. Please, please, please go to Sunderland. Those of you who are local especially, go to Canterbury on Monday and support Tommy Robinson at his court appearance, because it's laughable. If we have 5,000 people turn up laughing at the police and the courts, well, they've got to do something about it, because they know it's laughable. And it's just got to stop. The poor bloke was nearly murdered the other day. It's got to stop. Okay, I'm actually going to stop this video before it gets too long. I always say that, but I am going to. So, good night, have a good weekend, and please, if you haven't, please subscribe. And I will again say I'm not making any money at these because they're so political that Google won't allow them to be monetised. So I'm not making any money. I'm just doing it because I believe in what I'm doing. So please share it, like it, subscribe to my channel, and I will try to put out lots of videos which are helpful with news and generally be a real good guy. And I suppose Wellington will have to be part of it for those that you like Wellington. Great being second part to a bloody bird. See you later, guys. And I've done a thumbs up, which I said I would never do. See you later.